But I'll talk to Antarenan and I'll try to get that working because that was weird. Anyway, here, Plants vs. Zombies. Let's start a new game. Let's do this. Plants vs. Zombies, also one of my favorite games of all time. This is like a top 5 game for me. One of my favorite games of all time, easily. I can't wait to use the power of the sun. Yeah, I've never met someone who doesn't like Plants vs. Zombies. Didn't mean to click that. Could I beat Teddy in an arm wrestle? Nobody can beat Teddy in an arm wrestle. Don't be ridiculous. This is an old version of PvZ, by the way, so there's going to be sprites and stuff in this that are pretty dated and aren't up to date, so just so no one's surprised later. A lot of people were really happy to see that I own this on the DS in that video I just did like a couple weeks ago on Mother 3. I didn't realize that that version apparently is pretty beloved. It surprised me. This isn't bootleg Plants vs. Zombies, it's just an old version. Yes, you are going to see the Michael Jackson zombie. That is what I was referring to, frankly. I was dancing around the... No pun intended. Dancing around the topic a bit. Yes, the Michael Jackson zombie is going to be in this one. But, gosh, this game is just so gorgeous. One of the best art styles for a game just ever. Also, amazing soundtrack. Cherry bombs, hell yeah. So, how many people here have never played Plants vs. Zombies? I'm curious, because... I'm not playing around. This is a serious Game of the Year contender for the year it came out. It's so good. This is the only tower defense game I like. Like, there's never been another that's caught my eye, like, whatsoever. I find all of them pretty boring except this one. I find this one easily to be the most fun to both play and to watch. Not the first, like, 4 levels, though, because it's all tutorial, but once we're out of this, it becomes a lot of fun. Also, fantastic mini-games. Can you call it a tower defense game when there's no towers? I don't know, does the house count as a tower? Think about it. Relative to the plants, it's pretty tall, you know? What's 9 plus 10? You come to me on my daughter's wedding and ask me this question. Console version is the best? I never played the console version. I wasn't even aware there is a console version. That surprises me. That doesn't seem like it would work at all. That seems like it would be really annoying to play. I never played Garden Warfare, and I know a lot of people like really love that game. Console version has a versus mode. That sounds really cool. Like one person plays as the zombies, or is it like you're both planting plants and you're just trying to like mow down the others? Gosh, versus mode sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. Maybe I should stream that sometime if that's easy to hook up and stuff. I mean, this is also like the one thing in existence that does puns without them being like eye-rollingly bad. Anyway, I love this game. One of the best games I've ever played. So much fun. And I really wish... You know, I never actually got that into Plants vs. Zombies 2. It doesn't seem like anybody did, really. I didn't really ever hear of like anyone playing the second one. I played the beginning of it. I should try to give it another shot. It's probably pretty good, because it is by the same devs and everything. It's just like way, way longer than this game is. PvZ2's community is entirely around the modding scene? Interesting. Which removes all the microtransactions? Okay, that makes sense. See, I used to be a real pun master myself, but then realized... I don't know, it's like kind of the lowest denomination of humor, of comedy. You know, it's so easy. I don't know, they're just kind of eye rollers to me, but like this game does plenty of puns, and I find them not funny, but they don't make me want to gag. I don't recommend versus mode online if you have good if you don't have good Wi-Fi. It took a few hours to set up and lagged far too much to play. That's disappointing. I mean, I assume it was kind of designed with like local in mind. I should do stand-up comedy. That's what everyone thinks the second they see a stand-up comedy special, you know? You watch a comedy special and you go, I should, and you for a second think, I should try that, and then realize, and then think about going up on stage and just bombing. When you see the pun to make, it's, I don't know, it's almost harder not to make it, you know? Just because, like, it's right there. We love Crazy Dave. Go up, go up, go up. Ah, of course. Oh, gosh. Thanksgiving food is so amazing. Most of it you could eat year-round, but when it's all orange out, it hits different. I'd never eat you, though. I'd eat your seeds. I'm gonna stop that before it goes any further, though. Wait, what? The composer of this game is also on the Deltarune OST. Is that true? That's awesome. Actually, kind of makes sense. Saying about that actually kind of makes sense to me. Would you recommend saying bingo every time at a bingo hall? No, probably would get you kicked out. I can't read the word bingo anymore. It just makes me think of Bluey. I finally watched Bluey, by the way, like way after everyone else did, but Monkey Paw loves it. She's like, oh, you gotta see it. So we sat down and watched episodes, and I wasn't sure what to expect from it. Boom. And then I was just like, well, I mean, I don't even know what I'm saying here. It pleasantly surprised me. I thought the show was over also, but apparently they're still making episodes of it. I thought it was like a big thing that it ended. I must just be crazy. No, I can see why a lot of people like it. It's a very well-written show. I really like the episode where the Bandit brings them to the pool and just doesn't have anything. She's just like, hey, do you have my snorkel? He's like, did you bring it? She says, no. And he's like, well, that answers that. Whoa, goodness. Jeez, that scared me. It's like the only good children's television. Oh goodness, I'm trying to. I gotta say, a tower defense game isn't the best choice for a stream when you're looking back and forth between chat. This is now dawning on me. I never take this first zombie seriously ever. You do that, boom, taken care of. We call that a TSPP. I'm stealing that directly from Nintendo Capri Sun, by the way. TSPP, temporary solution to a permanent problem. That stalls him for a while, don't need to think about it, and then I can just build up a bunch of sun for a while. What's the most cringe video I've made? I don't know. I'm curious to hear what other people would answer that question. What do you guys think is the most cringe video I've made? That's a very interesting question to me that I'm curious about the answer. I mean, I can think of videos I'm not particularly, like, really proud of. Like, best teeth in the game. I don't feel like that video. I don't know, when I was writing the video, I just wanted to do a little comedy sketch, basically, and was like, oh, I really like how this is. I feel like it's really clever and stuff, but I don't know. I look back on it only a mere, like, week after I made it or something, and was like, oh gosh, this sucks. I don't know if I'd say it sucks, but it's an example of something I made that I thought was really good at the time when I was making it, was like really becoming something, and then pretty quickly figured out it wasn't. My first 2 videos are cringe? Wow. There's a video that I don't really like, but I'll keep it to myself because I don't want to be rude. No, please tell me. I'm very curious. I'm trying to think, what's another video I did that's cringe? My least favorite MonkeyNess video is all of them because I love them all equally. Thank you, Michael. Can't say the same for me. My first 2 videos are masterpieces. What are my first 2 videos? Ness is dead. What's the other one? Lucas visits his family. Is that what it is? I can't even remember what my second video is. See, when I initially made this channel, the concept for it was I was never going to speak in my videos. That wasn't part of the plan when I made this channel. The intent was that this channel was just gonna be like memes like that, and like the Reggie video. And funny enough, those both like really took off, because those are, I mean, like, what is it? That Reggie video is still like my most viewed video. Or wait, what's my most viewed video? I'm totally blanking, but it's another one that's like such a low effort meme. And it bums me out because like I've made all these videos since that I put so much work into that just like don't remotely match up to that one in views. Say Lovey. The one I don't really like about is talking about the run button in Earthbound. It's completely personal opinion, but it didn't really click with me. That's fine. No, I got quite a bit of. I'm not calling you a hater or anything, by the way, but like I got like quite a bit of flack for that video. And like, I understand why. That's not a video that's for everyone. I don't know. It's a video that I think there's a couple things about it I could have done better. I feel like a lot of people didn't get, and I'm not trying to go into a conversation of, oh, people just didn't get it. But I do think like a lot of people just, I don't know, they overlooked the fact that I said I don't think a run button would ruin the game or anything. Because people were acting like I was just saying flat out there shouldn't be a run button. I said I didn't see the need for it. But no, there's nothing wrong with not liking that video. And I don't have a problem with people expressing if they don't like a video I made. That's fine. That video, I was having trouble figuring out what it was for a while. It took me like quite a while into the writing process to figure out what I was trying to say with it, and I don't know if it fully came through. For a while, I was pretty protective of like my videos, not in terms of like saying they're all perfect or anything, but I was protective because I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to project this image that every single one of my videos is 100% what I wanted out of them artistically. They always become artistically first and foremost. Like, I'm trying to do something with the videos, deliver an experience, an emotion, etc., etc. But what am I saying here? I'm not going to say every one of my videos successfully did that. You know, I've made so many videos now that it's like, it's just impossible for them all to turn out exactly how you want them to. And, you know, I feel like I've been lucky in that most of them have. Particularly since I started my shift from Let's Play content to, like, video essay content. I feel like I've hit the mark much more than I've missed it, in my personal opinion. I'm sure there's plenty who would say a bunch of my videos don't make sense or whatever, or a lot of my videos aren't strong, or I don't know. But point being is that in my personal view of my own videos, I feel satisfied with them, which is the most important thing to me. I mean, I'll tell you, if I make a video, if I feel like I made a bad video, it puts me in like it puts me in a depression for like several days. Like, it really matters to me that I'm doing my best to make my videos as good as they can be. I get really bummed out when I feel like a video isn't what it could have been, or rather, I feel like a video didn't reach its potential because I didn't put the work in, rather. A video, if I feel like I genuinely tried my best and the video doesn't meet the potential I wanted it to, then I can say to myself, well, at least I tried. But when I feel like it's a direct result of me not putting the effort in, oh gosh, it really bums me out. That's the beauty of sharing opinions. We learn and expand our horizons. Exactly. Monkeys are objectively the best animal. That's true. That is true. The thumbnail is peak graphic design. Which one? Oh, the running video. I felt pretty good about that thumbnail. What is it? The last like 4 videos I did, excluding the FNAF one, I made all of the thumbnails back to back because I knew I wanted to do those videos. But I was trying to figure out which order to do them in, because I oftentimes have this problem where I'll have all these ideas I want to do for videos and know I want to do them, and then just can't work on one at a time, and I keep switching between them. So I actually went to Michael and straight up said to him, I was like, put the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 in a random order. He did that, and that decided the order I made those videos. If you look in the description of a bunch of my recent videos, at the very bottom it says the Michael sessions, and that's what I'm referring to, is that he picked the order for them. The running button video is good. I just think you over-explained it a bit too much. I don't want to sound rude. Oh, not at all. You don't sound rude at all. No, I can understand that, and I feel like that's kind of... It was a difficult subject to approach, because the point I was trying to make was something lacking in a piece of art doesn't inherently make it bad, even if it would have made it better if it was there. That it not being there doesn't inherently make it bad, and it was kind of a tough concept to explain, so the video got kind of talky. And I wish I could have explained what I was doing a bit more visually, but I feel like it was just too difficult to do that way. So that's why it ended up the way it was. But no, I kind of agree with you that I think it got a bit dialogue heavy. Taking criticism is important. Surrounding yourself in an echo chamber stunts growth. That's just a piece of advice. I 100% agree. It sucks when you get comments from people saying things like, oh, this video sucks. Oh, it didn't make any sense. You sound crazy. Because, like, that just doesn't help. You know, like, I don't care if you criticize my videos. I welcome it. I just want it to be helpful. Tell me what could have been done better. There's people just looking to not be helpful because they just don't like it. And if they don't like something, that's fine. But I don't know. What's the value in just commenting, this video sucks? What's the value in that? It's just a waste of time, you know, for everybody involved. It's a waste of time for me to read it. It's a waste of time for you to write it, etc., etc. What's my favorite hobby? Video editing. It's like my favorite thing to do. I love editing videos. It's therapeutic, frankly. But I really like video games too. I've been getting back into video games the last few years because since like 2021, I would say, is when I started getting back into video games. Because for a long time, through a lot of my teenage years, I kind of stopped having the time for video games because I was doing a bunch of other stuff. In like high school and stuff, I did a lot of extracurricular activities and stuff, so I just didn't have the time for video games. And because of that, like from 2015 to like 2019, I didn't even buy a video game. And then when I got into college, I started playing some games again. That's when I was playing some old Zeldas, and then I played Spider-Man 2018, and I liked that quite a bit. See, I really like this game also because it's really easy to hold a conversation while it's going on. It's a very simple game, and that's something I really like about it. It's very relaxing, not too high pressure, but it's like enough to be engaging. All right, let's do this. Oh, right, there's just the roulette one. That's gonna catch that guy. I'm trying to figure out where to put him. Oh gosh, he's probably getting kind of sick. Sorry, dude. Do you think we could have a... Could I beat Arnold in an arm wrestle? Dude, I'm not even kidding. I get recommended those videos on like YouTube Shorts and stuff constantly of like him when he was in his 20s and like in his like top bodybuilding shape. And I just think like, wow, like that's him when he was younger than I am now. That's wild. Because what is it? He became a bodybuilder like seriously when he was like what, like 18 or something. And by the time he's 21 or whatever, he's just like this shredded Mount Olympus of a man. This one's fun because it's really just the easiest level in the entire game because they just give you like the best stuff. Speedrun. See, that's the speedrun tactic. Did you see how fast that moved for a second? Did you know PvZ originally was going to be conveyor belts in all levels? I'm glad they didn't go through with that because that would have made for a much less interesting game. When you just have zero control over what you're doing and it's like all up to chance. Because like at least Mario Party feigns that you have control over what happens. You can control everything except stuff that happens out of nowhere and like 10% of minigames. It's amazing. Those Mario Party games, their development is so intriguing to me because it's just like they just have like a bunch of people like they just kind of crowdsource their ideas from the whole studio that makes them, and yet they still have so many god-awful games that are just pure luck. But see, like this is like so much less interesting than like the average level because like there's zero chance you'll ever lose. But like there's just zero possibility ever of anything making it through this. I don't need to do anything yet. Let me just read chat. Mario Party 7 and DS are the best Mario Party games. I haven't played Mario Party 7. I might stream that with guests or something. All right. Anyways, that's the first world. Okay. Anyway, putting it to a vote here. Are you guys interested in me continuing Plants vs. Zombies? If I dedicated like a regular like length stream to playing it, I could probably finish Plants vs. Zombies in like one stream. Why does Ness's younger sister have a job? Because it's not real. It's in a video game. I'm a bit tired. I think that's gonna about do it. And man, 100% yes, vote for more Plants vs. Zombies. I could do one more stream of Plants vs. Zombies. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. There. We'll be back soon. I'm gonna try to stream this weekend, maybe Saturday or something. No promises, but I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll do more Plants vs. Zombies at some point. Next couple weeks, we'll do a Plants vs. Zombies stream where we wrap this up, and then we'll also do a Mario Party stream soon. And then we're gonna figure out what our next stream series will be. I'm gonna post that poll soon, hopefully tomorrow. If you have any suggestions for future stream series, please put them in the server suggestions channel on the Discord server, and join the Discord server also if you're not a part of it already. We'll check it out. But it was a short one, but I just wanted to do something quick and easy tonight. Hope you all have a good night, and take it easy. Happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate.